Guys, my name is Elias, and this week Marvel Studios' The Fantastic Four First Steps releases in theaters to kick off Phase 6 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So, as the third entry in our Fantastic Four watch list, let's talk about 2007's Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer. First off, I'd like to preface this review by saying that I really like Rise of the Silver Surfer. I grew up with it. I saw it at a theater with my mom when it came out, so there's a sense of nostalgia in it for me. And when I was preparing this watch list before First Steps, I was the most excited to revisit this one, seeing as I hadn't watched it in what seemed like a few years. That being said, it's not quite as good as I remember. Suffering from a troubled production, studio interference, and creative differences, Rise of the Silver Surfer faced an uphill battle from the jump. From the movie's rushed story and short runtime to the blasphemous decision of turning the almighty Galactus into a giant fart cloud, it seems the Fox executives and the filmmakers themselves just couldn't agree on a direction, resulting in a rather disjointed movie. Here's the thing. I spared you guys in the last video, so it's only right that I do it here. I still had a lot of fun with it. The cast here is funnier than ever with some great bits like the infamous club scene or anytime Johnny rips on Ben. There's double the action compared to the first one. I love me some Silver Surfer, and the movie just moves at a brisk pace with almost no downtime to even comprehend anything that's going on. Sure, the 90-minute runtime hinders the story in the sense of not allowing the Silver Surfer scenes to breathe, giving the character next to nothing to really do until he finally blows up Galactus in the end, which he could have done a long time ago and spared dozens of other worlds' destruction. But, just saying. But everything with the Silver Surfer is undeniably awesome. And the fact that he's voiced by Lawrence Fishburne, aka Morpheus himself, fantastic. The main subplot here is that Reed and Sue just can't help but feel stuck in this life of heroism while trying to get married and lead normal lives, which is basically impossible when you're the world's only superheroes. Sorry. Johnny and Ben don't particularly love the idea of the team splitting up, but it never really drives a wedge between them, even as Johnny struggles with his newfound ability swap issues after encountering the Surfer himself. Doctor Doom returns, of course, as a dastardly little man, inexplicably trusted by the government, even after the events of the first movie. But the nail in the coffin for a lot of fans was obviously Galactus, who finally comes to Earth and shows up in the vaguest way possible, which apparently was Tim Story's idea. It almost feels like this movie had the recipe for a great film, having gotten the origin story out the way so they could just hit the ground running. But the final product is more like wasted potential than true greatness. Due to weak box office returns, fan backlash, and being critically ripped to shreds, a third movie was canceled along with a Silver Surfer spin-off, which I would have loved to see because, yes, he does live in the end, which again makes me wonder why he didn't think to blow up Galactus a long time ago if he was just going to live and survive that. And also, why is he still silver when he's separated from the board? That doesn't make sense to me. Is that in the comics? I gotta look that one up. It's probably best not to even think about all of that. And still, while I'm sure Kevin Feige is stoked he gets to usher in the true blue versions of the Fantastic Four and Galactus for the MCU, I gotta say, I do appreciate what this one did, even if it basically missed the mark. But that's it for today, guys. So let me know in the comments if you've seen 2007's Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer. What did you think of it? What were your favorite parts? What were your least favorite parts? And are you excited for First Steps? Also, if you like this video, consider hitting that like button and make sure you share it to someone so they can join in on the conversation too. But until next time, guys, take care and God bless.